Howdy! I bet you missed me last night. I was kind of exhausted. I'm a little exhausted tonight. I'm running on bare steam, but I decided I had to update you about Friday and Saturday, what I've been doing, what I've been up to, and all that stuff. Well, yesterday was a pretty interesting day. Let me see if I can read my own post here on Facebook. I post a lot of recipes and uplifting stories anymore, so I have to work around that in order to share all this with you. Hold on. Okay. I had some noteworthy moments today that I'll share with you as well, but I want to definitely share with you what I did yesterday, which might take a little bit to get to, so I apologize. Okay, today has been a rewarding day. Winding down now, there was a letter from our newspaper carrier we got about a week ago. It was nice, telling us she'd done various routes, but health problems she was having her to retire. We dropped off a small gift yesterday for her and her family. We have a couple older gentlemen down the road that Grandma always made sure to remember them at Christmas. We kept that tradition alive today. Both got small gifts. Then our neighbors, we celebrated with them tonight. It was wonderful. What a wonderful holiday season. Usually we wait for the mail girl like the 23rd, the 22nd and the 23rd, or 23rd and the 24th, but she's off this year. I found out yesterday when I was visiting her. That would have been Friday. And she won't be on the route 24th. So I decided late tonight that we're going to break from tradition tomorrow, which would be Saturday. And I'm going to ask if it's all right to go ahead and give her gifts early. That way, that'll leave Meals on Wheels and my hairdresser, when I get my hair done on the 24th, to get their gift. And I was going to have a small gift tomorrow for the gentleman who works on 24th, which will not be our mail girl. I don't want anyone to feel unappreciated or not thought of this holiday season. I hope that this inspires you this holiday season. I have a few ideas to show appreciation for a few other people. One of my family members said, "That's so nice of you. Give me some gift ideas. I think I would like to do this also." And I said, well, for like the elderly gentlemen, I took in consideration their generation they were brought up in, and old school wall calendars, pocket calendars, large print word finds, handkerchiefs or a bandana, a small container of butter cookies, thin mints, cup filled with hot cocoa, which they sell these traveling mugs down here at Dollar General with a little package. I think it's one package of hot cocoa for $3. I also found a cup filled with candy at the Dollar Tree for $1. The newspaper person, I got a gift card to the Domino's restaurant. I got an ornament at the ornament stand at the mall, which was a little expensive, I won't lie, but when she told me that she'd worked for the paper for 25 years, and then when I had a phone conversation with her before I dropped off the gift Friday and found out she was working 3 jobs, I felt so good gifting her what I did. And of course, I failed to mention that everyone who got a Christmas gift from me this year also got artwork. And I tried to do a little solar ornament, a container of butter cookies and thin mints. It doesn't cost a lot to let someone know they matter. You can find great items at a Dollar General and Dollar General, or Dollar Tree and Dollar General. Then we're going to move on to today, which last night I got excited because there was this post on social media from the county market over there in Charleston, Illinois, that 12 cans of pop was going to be just $2. And I thought, oh, that's wonderful. Well, I went there tonight. Today has been quite a, up and down day. When I delivered the neighbor's next door gift, on Friday, I told him, I said, hey, I'm waiting on an ornament for your tree. It hasn't got here. The moment it gets here, I'm going to bring it over. And it came today, so that was a good thing. I also did something else today, and we'll come back to that in a minute, but I want to get up here into lunch was beef stew and chicken and noodle soup for me and Grandpa today. And then I was angry at the county market in Mattoon. The ad they said it was for Charleston, Illinois, showcasing the Faygo Pop. for $2. Even the cashier apologized, and the manager on duty refused to sell the pop because they said they are not Charleston, Illinois, and we refused to buy it. It was a shame. It would have been nice to have a selection for Grandpa. Even said another store would appreciate our cash. I had to get car gas tonight. Traffic at Walmart was a nightmare. As I was coming around the corner, this dude starts backing up with his lights on. I honked once, thinking, okay, he's going to stop. He kept on backing up where there was nowhere for me to go. There was a car coming this way and a car coming this way, which means the left and the right behind me. Grandpa said, lay on that horn, Donna. Thank goodness they stopped and went the opposite direction. I put in, thank goodness the backing fool pulled back in and parked, but boy, I felt my heart in my throat. Went to the Dollar Tree tonight. These young men stood behind me. I said, go ahead, I'm just looking at the tote bags. They said, go on. I'm just looking at the tote bags. They go, okay. I stood behind them. One goes, that lady was nice. I'm thinking, men, even though I allowed you to go ahead of me, be a gentleman, show some manners, and be like, no, I insist you go ahead. But I got my tote bags and left the store. Today I cleaned the front room and took some stuff to Goodwill. The lady at the back door, I had never seen her before that I can recall anyway, seemed like, I don't know what the word is I'm searching for, rude, I guess. She goes, man, it smells like bleep out here. I just shook my head and gave her the bag of donations. Didn't get a thank you and left. Now for the good news. I love doing the good news with you all. I got a very nice text message from the newspaper woman today about her presents and artwork gift. She appreciated it. It was nice that I could help. The neighbor's ornament got here today, and I took it over. And before Christmas it came, and they loved it. The mail girl said, oh my goodness, thank you so much. I said, thank you for bringing the mail in all kinds of weather, and packages too. You know you are appreciated, I told her, and placed some small gifts in there for her kids. She was grateful and appreciative of those gifts. I'm going to expand on that a little bit. If you know someone has had a troublesome year, or has had issues this year, like I know we all have in our own way. But, for instance, I knew that, the mail girl had been down and out a couple of months because she had a dog attack her in our neighborhood. And I knew she had, I want to say 4 children. And I wanted to help her out any way that I could. My niece, Mackenzie, and I, we love board games, we love card games, and I had stuff sitting around here from both of them. And I was just like, okay, you know what? They're not going to use this stuff. And it would be selfish of me to hang on to things out of emotional attachments rather than letting them go to good use. And the more I thought about that, I was like, I can't sit here with this stuff and not part with it. So I told Grandpa about what I was going to do, and he said, I'm all for it. If it's your stuff, you were the one that bought it, you want to part with it, it's your decision. And I felt good about it. So I think that was the most rewarding part of my day. And I urge anybody out there, if you have the capability of making somebody else's holiday just a little bit better, you still got time. Do it. If it's an elderly person in your neighborhood, go to your local Dollar General. And it doesn't have to be an actual bag of Christmas candy. They got candy for $1. They have sugar-free candy for $1. Kid you not, both at Dollar General, Dollar Tree, probably Family Dollar, haven't been there in a while. And get something like a big, large print search word, and maybe a package of pens so that you know that they have something to circle the words with, or a package of highlighters, so they can use the highlighters, and maybe you can show them how to use the highlighter before you leave, so you make sure that they know how to do it. Something to show that these people have not been forgotten, and that you appreciate them for who they are. Whether it's your newspaper man, your mailman, don't let anyone go forgotten. This is the time that we remind people, hey, you matter. And that's what I want more than anything, is for people to take time out of their busy day and make people matter. And I noticed that Toby Keith had on his page tonight, what do you plan on doing in your 2021? And my new thing is to keep the spirit of Christmas from 2020 By that I mean goodwill towards others. We don't just see somebody coming in a store and the door's about to close and say, oh, well, I'm in, Hold that door open. What's it going to kill you for being a little bit nice? Being kind doesn't have to cost a dang thing, okay? Being thoughtful of others. It can take a simple gesture to change somebody else's day. And I really hope that you take that with you today and think about that. Wanted to tell you this. Tomorrow night is going to be Christmas for my YouTubers and for my Facebookers and my Instagram. What do I mean by that? Well, in case you can't see back there, right there, there's a red thing in a bag. Think on that. I always keep my community very happy and upbeat for their sake. I may be a little bit down and out, but you know what? That's nothing new. But I would never want to keep my whole community down and out just because I'm down and out. I want you all to be uplifted a little bit. When I was taking things to Goodwill today, bagging things up to take there, I was like, you know what? It doesn't bring me joy anymore. It's not useful to me, or we've never used this, so what's the point in having it, And I thought, maybe somebody else out there would appreciate it, and I hope that it goes to good homes. So that was thinking of that as well. I've got 2 books that I want to read for you tonight. Of course, it's Happily Incorporated and Maisie Yates' The Last Christmas Cowboy. And I've got a I got a bag of these books up that I have sitting here to go to the Candy Kitchen because that's where we're going tomorrow. I'm all excited about that. And I haven't decided what I'm going to wear yet. So I had bought these 2 new Christmas dresses, and I had told the mail girl about it. And of course she's like, well, the mail's going to be slow. There's a 50-50 chance you may not get it before Christmas. And I just went, story of my life. My mom's like, are you going to wear a dress tomorrow? I'm like, dress didn't even arrive today. I ain't wearing a dress tomorrow. So I've got a new pair of jeans and a Christmas shirt that either I'll wear tomorrow or I'll dig out my old Christmas shirt from a couple years back and wear it tomorrow. I haven't decided. But we'll see. Stay tuned. We're going to do our Christmas readings next.